What's up, you guys? You already know who it is. It's your boy Steven from CineMistakes, the show where we take Hollywood's hottest films and we absolutely skewer them, okay? We burn them to the ground. Now, you might be thinking, why the hell should I listen to this guy? Okay, I hold the world record for most one-star reviews left on Letterboxd. I've had my AMC Stubs membership revoked 3 times. I'm currently involved in a lawsuit with Regal Cinemas for undisclosed reasons. And that means I ain't telling you shit. I hate to do this to you, Kevin Feige, but today, we're putting Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, on the Skewer Stick. Oh no, oh, you can't skewer Ant-Man and the Wasp? I don't care about the haters. I don't care if people tell me that I can't skewer certain movies. I'm doing it anyways. I'm burning them down. I'm burning them down. So without further ado, here are the top 5 things wrong with Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Number 1, Jonathan Majors is way too hot to be a bad guy. Makes absolutely no sense. First of all, he's got way too much clothes on in this movie. He's got a tunic, he's got a suit, he's got all this stuff on. It takes me out of it. When you see a bad guy, you're not supposed to think about like your place on the spectrum of sexuality. You're not supposed to question things. Bad guy's supposed to be ugly and wrong and bad. Good guy's supposed to be hot and six-pack abs and oiled up. Plot hole identified. I don't like my mind being messed with. It doesn't make any sense. Number 2, the father and daughter relationship in this film is completely unrealistic. The first part I completely understand, all right? He's gone, he's away, the kid has no contact with him. But then you try to tell me that he's back now and he wants to be in her life? He wants to go to her football games and like play catch with her and pick her up from school. I don't believe that. I understood the first part where he's gone for a long time. That's all I know. That makes sense to me. But now you're telling me that he's trying to be her friend? A dad should be hanging out with his new family in Tampa, Florida, that are tall sons and not with his old son. Plot hole identified. This dad is not realistic. This is not what dads do.
Is that your experience with your dad?
No, I mean, yeah, he lives. Dave, you mean? The third thing that's wrong with Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania is this. All right, look, this is an advanced civilization. Technology out the freaking yin-yang. They go to a bar. Okay, spoiler alert. They go to a bar in the movie. You're telling me with all this technology, they go to a bar, there are no talking gorillas, no alligator ponds, no wild bunch, no Cha-Cha the tree frog. You're telling me...
Sorry, are you talking about the Rainforest Cafe?
Yes, of course I'm talking about the Rainforest Cafe. It's a pinnacle of modern dining. It's a marvel of the free world. It's the only place that I feel safe in the world. And it's the last place that I hung out with my dad. Anyways, you're telling me that technologically advanced civilization like that hasn't figured out the Rainforest Cafe? And if they did, the main characters in the movie wouldn't go there? Unrealistic. Plot hole identified. No Rainforest Cafe. The fourth reason why this movie makes absolutely no sense at all is that Ant-Man kicks ass in this movie. Reality check, heroes get their ass beat everywhere they go. I consider myself a hero. Ant-Man's kicking ass in this movie, and he's the hero, and I'm a hero too, but somehow I'm getting my ass kicked all the time? Tell me how that makes sense. I'm a green belt in Krav Maga, and I've never won a single fight. Every single place I go, I somehow end up saying the wrong thing, and I get my ass beat. I could be at an Applebee's, I could be at a Cracker Barrel, or I could be at the matinee showing of Puss in Boots at a Regal Cinemas, all right? And I'll get my ass beat by somebody. I just said the wrong thing.
Is that why you're not allowed at Regal Cinemas?
Look, I don't pay you to ask stuff like that, and I'm not supposed to talk about it. Anyways, plot hole identified. Heroes are supposed to get their ass beat everywhere they go by strangers. And last but not least, the fifth reason why this movie makes absolutely no sense is all the shrinking, okay? The shrinking and getting taller. People need to stay the same size. Someone that can be tall cannot be short, and someone that can be short cannot be tall. This makes no sense. It's almost as if in this movie, height is just a matter of perspective. Height is a mental thing. You can decide to be tall, you can decide to be short. And for us short guys, that doesn't make any sense.
But you're not that short. What, you're like 6 foot 6'1" or something like that?
Oh wait, no, I'm actually, wait, you think I'm 6'1"? No, well I am 6'1" actually. Yeah, well, you know, so, yeah, like, I'm 6'1". I am 6'1", actually. I'm 6'1 and a half, almost 6'2". Even though it says 5'8" on my driver's license, I am mentally 6'1 and a half, almost 6'2". And actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, this movie makes a really good point. Mentally, I've always known that I'm 6'1", 6'2", like Ant-Man. He knows he can be small or tall or whatever. And so this movie actually, you know what, actually, this movie's pretty goddamn inspiring.
Wait, I thought we were putting this on the Skewer Stick.
What are you talking about? I would never say that.
But Yeah, that's what you hired. You said, "Hey, we're putting this movie on the Skewer Stick."
I never said that. I never said it's going on the Skewer Stick. You're lying right now. You know what? You would be Martin Scorsese. Maybe you'd be Martin Scorsese right now if you would stop lying so much. I've changed my mind officially. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is an incredibly empowering film, and I think it might actually be one of the best movies ever made, most inspiring movies I've ever seen, and I'm giving it 4 to 5 stars. I would give it 5 stars if it had a Rainforest Cafe, but it doesn't. So it's getting 4.5 stars. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, 4.5 stars.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
All right, that's it for today, guys. Come back soon for another episode of CineMistakes. Yeah, and they're getting skewered.